This is a fascinating time in the election campaign trial. Now we are just landing at the old palace of Nayagarh, Rajbati. So now you'll have a wonderful opportunity to talk with the prince of Nayagarh, Rajbati, Nayagarh Palace.
So I am Aranyaraj Kishore Singh.
So Mr. Singh will speak how earlier he was a prince, now he has to serve Nayagarh. So in this middle of the campaign trail, what is his experience? Because he's one of the most educated child of prince of Nayagarh. They have not people used to come to there take their blessing. Now they are reaching out to the people. Things have been reversed. So now they are reaching out to the people to ensure them services and all that. Now his mother is contesting from the Nayagarh constituency, the MLA candidate, right? So therefore, he can elaborate how the campaign is all about and how mother is ensuring and reaching out to people and voters. What are the glimpses? Listen to the Mr. Singh.
So see, after 47, right, all of us are the same. There's no more royalties, there's no more titles. But as I've said before, and as I've said to everyone around me also, that royalties and Rajputs, it is not only about titles and leadership and all of the above. Being a royalty is more of a spirit. So, the spirit of ki hum Raja hai, ki, he's our prince and he's our Raja. This lives in people's hearts.
Right.
So that, all these years, it's almost, 100, 120 years, whatever. But that spirit lives on. So I am only 23 years old.
Right.
I've just gotten done with my education. I'm a voter here, as I've said before. So I'm here to support my mother and to also meet the people of Nayagarh.
Right.
Because since 2009, when I was 8 years old, I've been campaigning with my father,
Right.
Kumar Himendra Chandra Singh.
Right.
He was an MP in Kandhamal.
Right.
So I have always been involved in politics, but I think because of that, I do not see politics. Politics is not only a game as it is for other people that you earn a little money, you fool a couple of people and leave. Politics for me is generational now. Our family has helped people forever, and politics is a means to get there. It is not the only way. But I am here, I'm supporting my mother, and I'll do whatever I can.
There are three factors. One is people have the idea that you burn a silver spoon, then the prince of Raj Parivar, then doing politics. Because as you said, you have seen politics for decades back. Honey, you are 8 years old. Your father was MP from Kandhamal. So how do you manage all those things? Being a very high educated high educated children, then being in the family of the Rajput, and helping your mother and father in terms of getting them verdict from the Nayagarh constituency. So how do you manage all those things?
See, I don't believe that I'm helping out with the verdict at all. I am just here as a supporter. I'm just, this is my home. So I'll always be here. But I would say that politics is a very different ballgame now in Odisha. Since, this time people want change. People want BJP to come. People want Modi ji to, help them out here. Because whatever said and done, Naveen Patnaik ji, my father was in BJD. I have always liked him as a leader.
Right.
But he's gotten a little old.
Right.
And it's not him. If he was still leading the show, Odisha would have been a lot different.
Comfortable position.
But as we all know, someone else is leading the show, and it has all gone to hell, if I'm allowed to say.
To the ground level.
Yes, and it has just rotten Odisha down to the core, and I hope that it changes now. Now is the time for change.
So this is the need of the hour.
It is actually a need. It is actually, in Odisha, we desperately need change because hundreds and thousands of crores have been looted from here, and God knows where it has gone. And this needs to be caught in, the perpetrators need to be, just thrown out of the game.
Are you confident that this time this will not allowed by the people of Odisha?
See, the people of Odisha have never allowed this. But the BJD government has never been transparent, as we know. They have always tried to fool and con the people of Odisha. But this time, if and when the BJP government comes in, I am confident that everything will be so transparent that there will be no cons around. There will be no looting involved at all. as Modi ji has proven in so many other states.
Right.
So that is.
So in democracy, people like you, yeah, so high, ultra modern, young gun, you understand the length and breadth of education and rising India, the kind of slogan by Prime Minister Modi and all that. What kind of future you see yourself?
No, see, a couple of years ago, I'm sorry to say this, but when I was living in Odisha, I had reached a point when I was only 12 or 13 years old where I wanted to leave and say, I do not want to live in India. There is nothing here. You don't have electricity, you don't have water, you have nothing. Me being a prince, as you've said, I have gotten issues with water and electricity and all of the above, right? And I can just only imagine what the common people are going through. Like if me being in this palace which has been here forever,
400 years.
almost 400 years, we have water issues here and electricity issues here.
If Raja, Prince and Rajvati suffers from this draconian water crisis, and how you are saying that how the ordinary people will get that
My
benefit?
point, exactly. If I have gone around almost everywhere, I won't say I've met everybody, but I hope that I meet everyone in a couple of years' time. But everyone has the same complaint. In 2024, not having access to water is a crime, according to me. It is actually a crime. So when the BJP government comes, it is sad that when BJP comes, they will actually have to, spend 5 years fixing all of these issues before they actually get to developing it. So that is a sad part, but it is a need. Better sooner than later.
So, what excites you most about the Prime Minister Modi? Because 2 terms leadership in nationally, now his eyes on Odisha. So, what as a young gun and prince and a very high educated, what excites about the Prime Minister Modi personally?
So I will let you into a little secret, right? So in 2014, my father was in BJD. He was contesting MP Kandhamal Lok Sabha, and I was in Bhubaneswar on WhatsApp as a 14-year-old kid, going around and messaging everyone saying, ab ki baar Modi Sarkar. That is
talking about 2014.
Yes, when he first contested, Narendra Modi ji.
Right.
So since then, I have always seen Narendra Modi ji as the only face, because there was no one else involved, right, at the point at that time.
Right.
But Narendra Modi ji has helped everyone out immensely. See, people criticize him, all right, but you need to understand that all these years, whatever Congress has done throughout, all those things needed to be fixed. So, he cannot do everything. He's not God.
Magic one.
Yes, if Mr. Modi was God, then he would have, fixed everything like that.
Right.
But he's only human, and, he's done his best, and I still cannot see anyone else who would have done a better job than him.
Matched to his stature.
No one. See, Congress party, is a wonderful party. It's an old party. But as I've said, with Mr. Naveen Patnaik, leadership gets old and it needs change.
Absolutely.
If people liked one leader to be there throughout, why not just keep the Rajas in the first place, right? Why get democracy if you only want one person to rule?
That's true.
So now, democracy isn't about this. Democracy is about change and progress and not being stagnant.
And you are coping with that flexibility of democracy, not being Rajas and all that.
No, see, Rajas, as I've said before, we live in people's hearts. Our spirit and their spirits live within us. But that does not mean that, I get to do things, I get to fix things. I will try my level best. That is how I have been raised and how I have been brought up. And hopefully, I'm only 23 now. Hopefully by the time I'm 60 and 70, when I die, I get to say that, I've done something and I've helped the people of Odisha out. If not India. Odisha, at least, I want to be proud of that when I go to my deathbed.
Subscribe for more content.